Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we have a really fun little weekend project that we had been wanting to get to. We had been wanting to make some updates to our front yard landscape and adding some plants and some bark and just making it look a little bit more refreshed and new since we had never done that since we moved in. We are thanking Hart Tools for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you stick around. So we are going to be partnering with Hart and giving away one lucky viewer a choice of your own mower, blower, or string trimmer. I was invited on the trip of a lifetime to Hart's Be Free outdoor power event. So I'll be sharing more about some of Hart's newest tools and their outdoor power event. If you haven't found me on Instagram, you can find me at Valerie Aguiar, where I share a lot of fun and behind the scenes there too. So jumping right into our video, this is what our front yard looked like when we started. Like I said, we had really not touched it at all. We just moved in several years ago, and the very front of our house needed some landscape. The roots were really overgrown. There was some plastic underneath there that the roots had just grown over. It was in dire need of some love. So it was time to roll up our sleeves, or shall I say put on our gloves, and get to work. So there was some large rocks that I had to remove and get rid of. We also had some cinder blocks in there that I don't know why they were in there, but we had to dig those up, so those were a lot of fun. And once we were able to clear out all of this debris, there was still a lot of roots. So we had to go through and cut some of the large roots that were kind of messing with some of the sprinkler system. We want to make sure that all of this is on some type of sprinkler system or drip system just to make things really easy. So once Brandon got all of that done, we then went to the local nursery and picked up some topsoil. So we had to kind of build it up. It had been kind of sunken in. So this is just topsoil. It goes underneath things usually just to kind of add a little bit of height. We wanted to make it kind of have a little gradual hill just to build up some of the plants and kind of make the plants stand up over the grass, if that makes sense. Once we moved all the topsoil from the dump truck to the front yard, it was time to level it. So we just pushed the dirt around using the rakes and kind of built it up gradually with some like little hills here and there. So this area in front of our house is not really very large. It's kind of almost like a half moon type shape, I guess, when it's all said and done. And all the prep work with the sprinklers and the topsoil and the roots, all of that took us just about a whole entire day just to kind of prep everything. And once all the topsoil was nice and smooth, Brandon added a little bit of water on top to just kind of get it even and get it ready. So we left it like this overnight, and then the following day we were able to pick up where we had left off. But it looked so nice and smooth and just ready for the plants. Which, if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that the nurseries are like my heaven right now. I live to go to the nurseries. I just love being there. I could spend all day long looking at plants. So it was so much fun to be able to coordinate colors and be able to pick what I wanted. We wanted some height in the back, so we went with the red flax, and then the green leafy ones for kind of the middle, and then the little spider looking grasses for the very front of our landscape. So I try and stick with that thriller, filler, spiller method. I'm not sure if that's 100% right because I am not a landscaper by any means, but yeah. So I played around with the placement of these for a while till we got them finally right, and then we're able to dig the holes and get them where we wanted in the dirt. So we did leave them a little bit higher than normal just because we're going to be putting bark over, so they have to sit a little bit higher. I will also leave the names of the type of plants that we use depending on where you live. They may or may not be available in your zone. We're in California, so I will leave the names of the plants that we use just in case you're interested. So these are all the plants in the correct placement with the topsoil. So we hadn't done the bark yet, which the bark makes the biggest difference. It really makes everything pop. So once again, you can see how we kind of put the flax up higher in the back, and then those green leafy ones kind of in the centers. And then we left those little spider looking ones right in kind of the front type border. So Brandon ran drip line for these so that they have water, and then it was time to add the bark. So this is always super satisfying. I don't know why I love watching stuff be dumped like this. It's always really fun to watch. So for our landscape, we went with the black mini bark, and I'm really glad that our entire area that we're landscaping is pretty shady, just because the black bark can fade over time, so you do have to replace it, I don't know, every year, every other year, depending on how much sun yours gets. But yeah, I'm really glad that ours is really shaded, because it'll kind of prolong the life of our bark a little bit. So we had a little method going on here. When Brandon would dump the wheelbarrow, I would spread it out using the rake, and then I would manually pick up bark and put it around the plant. So to me, gardening, landscaping, I think it's so therapeutic. I just love doing this type of stuff. It makes me so happy. It brings so much peace. I really have a fun time with these type of projects. So my love for working outdoors, working with my hands, making things, DIYing, my love for being outside definitely came full circle when Hart Tools reached out and wanted to send me to South Carolina for their Be Free outdoor power event. We got to visit TTI headquarters, where we got a behind the scenes look at all of the Hart Tools. We got sneak peeks of new tools that are coming out. We got to try all the power tools and create things, and it was so much fun. And then from TTI headquarters, we all loaded up in a bus, and they took us out to the country. It was beautiful in South Carolina that day, where we made our way to a barn that was filled with all outdoor power tools. We're talking riding mowers. These are battery powered. These turn on with the push of a button. They are so quiet, it's insane. So we got to ride these and try out all their newest battery powered outdoor power tools. So push mowers, string trimmers, hedgers, you name it, it was there. They have the most amazing lineup of outdoor power tools. And one thing that I appreciate is everything is so light. With it being battery powered, things aren't really heavy, and there's no gas and there's no oil. So there's hardly any maintenance. Hart put together the coolest event, complete with chainsaw artists that created this really, really cool stuff. I couldn't help but be inspired by the beautiful downtown of Greenville, South Carolina. I cannot wait to go back. It is stunning. So I had never traveled alone before, and it was so much fun. There is so much beauty in South Carolina. If you ever get a chance, definitely check it out. Don't forget to visit harttools.com/befree to check out the new outdoor power tool lineup. So after the trip of a lifetime, we couldn't wait to get started on this project and put all of our new tools to use. So Hart was super sweet to send us a lineup of their new battery-powered outdoor power tools. They also sent the coolest PR package full of Hart tools, a little planter that you can put together, t-shirts, hats, sunblock, gloves, pretty much anything to work outside that you're gonna need, they sent it. I was so excited to get everything cleaned up and looking good for our new landscape. So this is the 40-volt cordless battery-powered blower. And like I said, what I really appreciate about these are that they are so light. I don't feel intimidated with gas or oil or pulling strings. Everything's cordless and battery-powered. This is the 40-volt cordless carbon fiber string trimmer. And the coolest thing is that all the 40-volt batteries are interchangeable with the 40-volt power tools, and the 20s are interchangeable with the 20-volt power tools. So this is the 40-volt 3-in-1 self-propelled mower. I could not wait to try this out. So I love being outside and I love doing yard work. You guys know that about me, but I've always been a little bit intimidated with the outdoor power tools, but not with Hart. Everything is so light, it's quieter. These new power tools definitely make me feel a lot more confident in tackling my own yard work. And now for the fun part. So we are going to be partnering with Hart and giving away one lucky viewer a choice of your own mower, blower, or string trimmer. All you have to do is leave us a comment below. Let us know which outdoor power tool you would pick and why. Leave your email address or Instagram handle so we can contact you. The winner will be randomly chosen, and you can see the description for more details. And here is our outdoor landscape all completed. We cannot wait to watch it grow in and get a little bit more full. For our home, we like things very clean and minimal. We don't like a lot of clutter and a lot going on. So this is a perfect, very low maintenance yard for us, and we really appreciate a low maintenance yard that still looks nice and adds curb appeal. I hope to add some outdoor lighting eventually so it will look really pretty at night. Of course, none of this would be possible without the help of Hart, all of the outdoor power tools, and the amazing trip of a lifetime that they sent me. Thank you so much, Hart. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and with that, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.